Hey guys, it's Minecraft here today, and today we're going to be taking a look at this thing, and we're going to be, well, rebuilding it. This here is basically, we're going to be rebuilding what I made last week, and I've got a lot of lag. As you can see, this is fairly complicated, and so we're going to be rebuilding it much simpler so that more of you can understand it, because I do understand that last week's tutorial was relatively complicated and actually unnecessarily complicated, so I'd like to just, clear things up a bit and rebuild it a little bit, so that way it's much easier to build and a little bit more compact. So first of all, we're going to start off with a little bit of demolition. We're going to be destroying this entire part here, and so this part, this can go too, and then these. So we're just going to destroy like 3 rows of blocks, which should be pretty easy, pretty fast. Okay, these pistons can go too. We don't need them. These blocks on 3 piers. There's some blocks here. We don't need those. We can just replace those right there. And so this is just going to convert it to the actual full design that I mentioned earlier. This is the item design, sorting design that I use. Tileable by Minecraft for Dummies, which is an interesting YouTube channel. Okay, so now time to do a little bit of replacing. We're going to replace it with different colors concrete. Time lapse. Now that's over, we can just quickly destroy this redstone. This is not going to be very useful, as it would actually just ruin the circuit. So we're actually going to put in some redstone repeaters here, and we're going to go up a few blocks, right? Actually, that's going to be lime concrete instead of red. So we're going to put some redstone dust on top of those, right? Okay, so now we're going to have some redstone torches on each of these. Then we're going to have some yellow concrete. We're going to go like that, right? And we're going to basically just go across. We're going to fill in these gaps. This is going to create a very useful logic gate called an AND gate. And the thing with an AND gate is the fact that basically all of the inputs must be powered in order to turn on the AND gate, which is actually really a very good useful thing to have when working with redstone, because it's just a basic fundamental logic gate, right? Sort of like with the OR gate and NOT gate. And so the 3 of them together have to make up some of the most basic things of redstone. And it's not just redstone, there's actual computer science too. And so it's really interesting, and also used in redstone to create computers. And this is what it is, this sort of is a mini computer, or at least and the thing we're making is sort of like a mini computer, but it's just a password lock. So think about it like that. Every time you sign into your phone, something kind of like this is happening. So we're going to put in some red concrete, blue concrete, and lime green concrete, right? And so now you'll see that won't actually work, right? When we flick the switch. See, won't open, see, can't go through. And so then it's time for some troubleshooting. We're actually going to go down a bit, right? And the problem is this. These are repeaters, okay? And the problem is, they're basically all these 3 inputs have to be activated at the same time. So that's why that's what's happening, okay? All we have to do is just actually, the signal strength is pretty weak down there, so in order to avoid danger, and by that I mean potential problems with the circuits, right? Just gonna add another redstone repeater. Anyways, now we're gonna just grab in some, let's just turn it up, right? Okay. Then just get the red concrete, blue concrete, lime green concrete, just green. Flick the switch. Go through, and as you can see, we've got it. Now, of course, we can go back there here also. It's very interesting. So anyway guys, please leave a like, please subscribe, please subscribe my other videos, and leave a comment down below. These will all help me a lot. I'm going to post another video soon. But until then, SEL Minecraft out. By the way, this video is sponsored by North Castle Integration LLC, taking companies and putting them together, integrating them.